You are welcome once again to Educational Links Tutorials. And in the map series, this is the third episode. Like I promised, we'll be creating a smaller map out of Ghana map. And this time we are creating a map of Volta region showing the district capitals, the district boundaries, and then we will indicate Ho as the regional capital as well. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel Educational Links Tutorials for more educational videos from all subjects that are tweetable online. My name is Jidepo and I am your instructor in this lesson. We are in our application once again and we are creating a map of Volta region showing district capital, district boundaries, and then the first is we add our data, we choose regions, and we have our region boundaries indicated on the map like you can see. Now we want to create only Ho, so we right click on regions and choose attribute table. Look through and select Ho, which is right selected here. Close the attribute table. Go back to regions layer, right click and selection, create layer out of selection. Now we have layer created, so it means when we don't need the entire boundaries again, so we uncheck the box of regions and we have it disappeared. Reposition your newly created map of Volta region. You use the pan, the zoom in and then the zoom out functions to do this. Yeah, our map is ready in this time, so we are now adding a new layer. This time around we right click, we click add, and here we add our districts. We want to show the district capitals, so we add all the entire district capitals of the country and we choose the attribute table. This time around it's going to be tedious, so you have to be careful. Assuming you already know the district capitals that are in Volta region or whatever region is it that you are created, you choose and open your attribute table and then you go through it and choose all of them carefully using Ctrl plus left click. You can select all the regions, all the district capitals randomly and follow the same procedure as before by creating layer out of them, as you can see going. Now in order to make sure you are selecting the entire range of the entire row of the data, you must select from the extreme corner. Yes, it's tedious, you need to be careful, if not you'd go over it again and again. You need to be careful. Keep your hand on your control before you click any additional region, any additional district. If you selected the wrong one, your hand should be on the control and select it and go on. Scroll through, use the trackball on your mouse to scroll through. Now I think we have all of them, so we are going to selection to create a layer out. Now we have that layer created, as you can even see there, so we don't need the entire district again, so we mark it out and there we are, and here we are. We are going to give labels to our layer. Now we are going to create the district caps itself. We want to locate the district capitals. This time we show the districts. We are not showing the district capitals. Also follow the same procedure. Open attribute table after adding the data. Go through the same hell by selecting all of them, all the district capitals, and then create layer out of the selection. Be careful with it. Okay, that is good. Sure. So it is always advisable before you start creating your map, you draw an outline of it, indicate the important features that you want to put in, how you go. So we have them selected now, so we are creating layer out of that, and we check the district capitals layer. So you have our map almost looking ready. This is a map of Volta region showing the district capital and then Ho as the regional capital. We are now renaming our layers for easy identification. Yes, just click and click again on it. You can rename it from there, or you right click and choose properties and choose labels. You do the same thing. Okay, now we also realize that we don't need these extra layers from which we created the layers from, so we are now removing all of them to have our layer column, the table of contents free. The next layer we are going to add is the regional capital, so we need to add the entire regional capital file of the country, follow the same procedure, and then create a selection out of the attribute table. Create a layer out of the selection from the attribute table. Okay, realize this is just one, so it's just a straightforward thing, unlike the district capital process whereby you need to go through a lot. Okay, yeah, we have it labeled, and then we choose different features to represent them. Okay, we want to indicate Ho with a 3D format, something to make it look a bit more beautiful than the rest. So this is what we do. As you can see, Ho is now represented with a 3D feature. Now we realize that we need to attribute different colors to this district, to each district. You right click and choose properties on that layer, choose symbology and choose your color ramp, add all values, apply, and okay. Here you are. Okay, choose the label and resize the titles. That is format, presumably you can bold, italic, underline, and insert. Reposition the position of the labels and click OK from the position, placement, tab. We are almost good to go. We They are almost good to go. They are too small. So we need to go and increase their sizes. I'm talking about the labels. Now we are going to insert the important features. So we click on insert and choose the first thing, that is the title. Insert the title by typing and then reposition it on your map. The next, we choose insert again. We choose our legend and we have them arranged in a very good order. If you remember from the previous lesson, you need to arrange your representing features in a very good order. For example, don't put river above roads. It's not like that in reality. You also need to format how your shape looks like, a shape that contains your legend. So the background, the border, and if you like, you add shadow to it, shadow effect. Of course, the representing features also need symbols. Road for line, or line for roads, area feature or irregular shapes for area features, etc. Dots for point features. Now your scale is repositioned, so you go to insert the next thing. We are going to insert our directional symbol, that is the north arrow. You choose your desired type and resize, reshape, resize and reposition, of course. Add scale. Add two types of scale, RF and bar. Good. I'm going to add the title. So we type our author and then we reposition it. As you can see, GW point is the author of this map. So yes, our map is now ready. Just doing some small retouches to the positioning on the layout. Yeah. Now we save the map, so we click on File, choose Save, give it a desired title, and then save in a desired location on your computer. It is now saved in the format that only this application can read. So it means for anybody else to be able to access it, he needs this application. But you want someone else to be able to access it, so you need to convert it into an easily accessible format such as JPEG, PNG, TIF, and that is what we just did. Locate your map and use it for the desired intentions. Here we are, a very quality map produced by you using ArcMap application. The next video, which will be the 4th episode, continues with a very important aspect of digital map making. That is how to clip features on maps. Example, clipping roads, railways, markets, hospitals, bridges, etc. on maps. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to Educational Links Tutorials. Long live JOSA, the ambassadors of nature.